Hi everybody, my name's Jewel and this is my interactive presentation on the iodine clock reaction. So right here I'm just setting up solution A. I took two 1000 milligram tablets of vitamin C and I'm going to go through and crush it up with a pestle. I'm going to try to get it as fine as possible. There is filler in this and there's like the capsule pieces, so I'm just leaving that out I'm letting that sit because we're going to filter through. All right, now we're gonna add about 60 milliliters of water, and I'm using just distilled water from the sink, the purified water. And we're gonna top it off to 60 milliliters, or not top it off, we're adding 60 milliliters, and then we're gonna stir it up. And I'm trying to get the vitamin C to dissolve into the water as best as possible. We're gonna run it through one coffee filter because there's those parts of that vitamin C tablet that are just filler. Now we're doing solution B. I added about 0.5 grams of cornstarch, and then now we're adding some more distilled water, about 350 milliliters. I mixed it up, it was still cloudy, so I threw it in the microwave to help the cornstarch dissolve a little bit better. Again, it was still pretty cloudy, as you can see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run it through a filter. So here's solution A filtered through. So I'm just transferring that to another cup, and then I'm just gonna set that aside. And then we're gonna move back to solution B, running it through that one coffee filter. It ended up being too cloudy, so I filtered it again, and this time it's through 2 coffee filters, so in total it's run through 3 coffee filters. And it was a better clear transparency. Now we're back to solution A, adding 2 things of 30 milliliter iodine, so 60 milliliters total, and I was pretty happy with how it reacted with the vitamin C, and it was pretty clear. And then now we're topping that solution off to about 500 milliliters, I believe. Yes, so a total of 500 milliliters. This is solution B, adding 150 milliliters of the hydrogen peroxide to the water and the cornstarch. See, as you can see, it's pretty clear, so I was pretty happy with that. I did take a break in between these, so this is like nighttime. It's been a couple hours, maybe like 2 hours. Now we're actually doing the mixing. So I'm putting about equal amounts of solution A and solution B, pretty accurately. I think it was about 200 something, just over 200 milliliters, and then we're gonna let that do its thing, which I will talk about while it's doing it. So as I talked through when I was setting it up, solution A is going to be composed of that colorless iodine and vitamin C, and then solution B has that cornstarch, water, and hydrogen peroxide. So when A and B are mixed, just as I did, there are 2 reactions that are occurring at the same time. So these 2 reactions are opposing / they're just competing reactions, which is why we have our colorless mixture. And then when I guess I'll get into that a little bit more. So vitamin C is wanting to reduce iodine back to its colorless iodide. So when we added our iodine just to solution A, it became colorless because vitamin C was the only thing present. It was reducing it to iodide, which is colorless. And then in solution B, when we're mixing that in there, the hydrogen peroxide is wanting to oxidize the iodide and convert it back to its iodine. And so when iodine is in the presence of starch, it becomes blue and it creates a triiodide. I believe that's what it's called. So the I2, our iodine, is in a transient state, but then once the vitamin C is consumed, and then the excess hydrogen peroxide can come in and convert it and oxidize it back to iodine, it'll turn blue, which it will do in like 5 seconds here. And it's very sudden, very aggressive. So it took about 1 minute and 18 seconds for that whole reaction, the opposing reactions to occur, the vitamin C to be used up, and then for us to get that blue color. Now I heated up both of my solutions. My little thermometer only goes up to like 50 degrees Celsius, so both of them were way above 50 degrees. I think it was it was simmering, almost boiling in the microwave. So here I'm trying to add equal amounts. So that one's about 150, and then as you can see, I swirled it, and then I'm adding solution B, but then the reaction happens so suddenly with the added extra kinetic energy from the heat, I guess. It just happened so fast, like I couldn't even start the timer. Now this one, I still have my like heated solutions, but I didn't have equal amounts. So I had about 100 milliliters of the vitamin C solution, and then for solution B, I believe I only had like 75 milliliters. Yeah, so as you can see, it didn't happen as instantaneously as the other one because I have more vitamin C. And that wraps up my experiment. I did about 3 trials. I had just the room temp, equal amounts, and then I had the really hot solutions, and then I had the solutions still really hot, but unequal concentration, so more concentration of the vitamin C solution as opposed to hydrogen peroxide. And that's it. Thank you for watching.